Hey everyone, it's John. Today we're taking a look at these Baseus wireless headphones. These were sent out to me for review, and I'll just kind of share with you my thoughts, what you can expect out of these after having used them for a bit. And I will say before I get into these, I will be making a few comparisons to the Apple AirPod Pro 2s, which have been kind of my daily earbuds for the last 6 months or so, which I know these are a lot less in price, but I will be making a few comparisons to those as that's what I've been using most recently. So first of all, I like the construction of this, especially with the case. They've got a little magnet, which is what you would expect, that keeps it closed. But then on the top, you'll actually see it kind of locks in place here like that. And that just makes it really easy to get the earbuds out, and you don't have to worry about that case falling back down on your fingers. It's a small thing, but it's something that I have noticed with some other earbuds and that I did not like. And I like that they have included that here that just locks that in place. Of course, it does charge via USB-C, which is awesome. So many things take USB-C chargers, and that's something that I always like on earbuds. Now, as far as the fit, I've had no issues with these staying in my ears with just the default ear tips. Now, they do give you a whole bag with some different sized ear tips if you want those. They've also got a little deal that will go around the outside of the earbud here and provide a little bit of a silicone loop at the top if you're one of the people that kind of like to twist them in and have a little loop in the inside of your ear at the top. I'm not. I just like the earbud to be as small as possible without anything extra, and that's worked well for me. So let me show you what they look like in the ear. This is what they're like, and we'll go over the buttons because they actually don't have any physical buttons, which is really nice. It's just a tap here, and it's just a press button. And this is how you're going to go between the 3 different modes that are offered, which are nothing, transparency, and then ANC on, which is the active noise canceling. And we'll start with the transparency mode. So the transparency is definitely on, it airs on the side of less transparency as opposed to the AirPods, which I'm used to, which are a lot of transparency. And that is both a blessing and a curse. So in the case of the AirPods, the transparency lets a lot of noise through, which is really good if you're in a relatively quiet environment, like say an office and somebody comes up to you and you just want to be able to talk to them. You can talk to them and still have some stuff playing in your ears as long as you turn it down a little bit. That's not really the case with these. You're still gonna have a little bit of a hard time hearing somebody. However, the downside to having a lot of sound that comes through is, say you're using these for running, but you want to be able to still hear cars and things and horns that are coming by. And with my AirPods, that lets in far too much noise, and you still want to have them in some sort of active noise canceling mode versus a transparency. Otherwise, you just have so much noise coming in, you can't hear what you're actually listening to, whether that be music or an audiobook. And that's not the case with these. You can still hear some of what's going on around you, but it's not so much that you can't hear what's being played through the earbuds. So it just depends on what your use case is. These definitely block a lot of sound. And in fact, I actually had a hard time differentiating between the active noise canceling being on or off, because the earbuds do such a good job, and they actually say right here, negative 48 decibels is what they advertise of reduction in sound. So these do such a good job at blocking sound. I have a hard time discerning between them not doing anything actively or doing the active noise cancellation, because even without the noise cancellation, these just block a lot of sound. So these are going to be great for the gym if you're trying to block out loud people slamming weights or other music that's playing. Maybe you're doing yard work and you have a weed eater or a lawnmower. These are going to be fantastic because you're not going to have to put on something over on top of your earbuds to block the sound. These are just going to do everything for you, which is awesome. Now let's talk about the sound quality. Sound quality is definitely pretty good. It's on the bassier side. And so it's actually something that I really wish my AirPods had more of, is the deep bass that these offer. The AirPods are definitely tuned a lot on the higher end, and I wish that they had a little bass like this, because I've actually had to tune my equalizer on my phone to try to get a little bit more bass out of those. And these right out of the box, no issues. The bass is fantastic. I was actually very impressed with the bass that you're getting out of these tiny little earbuds. They remind me of something like a big headset that you would normally put over your head to get that type of bass. So if you're somebody that likes a bass heavy sound, these are definitely going to be for you. And this is what the case looks like. I'll just kind of show you here. And it even tells you up here the percent of your earbuds, which is really nice. That gives you an idea of where you're at. And then you can just charge them whenever you need. So that's a quick overview on these earbuds. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.